Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our Season 1 climb using a team that we built from scratch. So, happy Wednesday, folks. The middle of the work week for most of us, not for me. I'm still on vacation, so I'm really happy about that. It feels incredibly weird to be in the position that I'm at. I have worked a long time, and vacation time is rare for me. I feel like I'm restless. I don't have a lot of stuff to do, which is what I fill up a lot of my time with. Probably why you guys don't see the videos at 8 a.m. just because I'm filling up most of my time with stuff I have to do or want to do, just because it feels really weird to not be at my normal job. It's just vacation me. It feels really weird. So I'm just like, okay. I'm still getting used to it. But for this particular video, I know that I stated yesterday that I would be changing a lot about the team, and I have thought about it. However, I'm not going to be making any. So here's the thought process. As I was calcing my teams, I got Pokemon that I could possibly make changes to in regards to the legendary. I know that Kyogre severely hinders Ogerpon, but as I was calcing, I found out that as long as Ogerpon is Terra fired, so if it gets the Terra, it gets the +1 attack, which means that it OHKOs Kyogre, it OHKOs Urshifu, it'll OHKO Amoonguses, it'll OHKO pretty much everybody outside of Ice Rider Calyrex. And I'm saying outside of those because I don't know what the set is going to be to make sure that it lives, right? A lot of people do 252 in attack and HP for Ice Rider Calyrexes, but not everyone does that. And some people do leftovers, some people do, clear amulet. It's just one of those things that we're just gonna have to try to figure out and try to learn together. And then I tried to solve the type differences that I have. I have a lot of Pokemon that do take advantage of not only water, but I have nothing to really counter electric types, which is why Raging Bolt is here. I have barely any options to counter grass. I have one, and that's right here. And I'm like, I should be counting Chien-Pao too, but Chien-Pao is primarily supposed to counter Miraidons, Koraidons, and stuff like that, outside of Terra for Koraidon. But everyone else, it's supposed to be able to counter. I'm having issues because if I bring my legend, who is supposed to be in every match, right? That's the whole restricted format. That's the idea. So I started to think about ideas of what I could do to replace Kyogre. And I'm like, okay, what do I go from here? Do I go with the Sun team? Then I hinder Urshifu. So it's like, maybe I do, this is the dark one instead of the water one. So I need to change that. What if I, do, the dark one, right? Instead of doing like the water one. But the whole point of this one is to be the water one. So it takes complete advantage over the rain, and that does so much more damage. Now, am I upset because of Choice Scarf, or am I upset just because of how the stats go? I'm not 100% sure. At the point of this video, I have not changed any stats. None. I have gone through and looked at what I would like to make changes to and see if there's something that is more reasonable. And I'm currently stuck on Ogerpon. I like my Ogerpon set. This one's clearly 252 in attack and speed, so I can outspeed the Ogerpons that are kind of with me. And I also try to out damage them as much as I possibly can. I think with the knowledge that I have now of being a player of 26 seasons, some things do need to change, but I'm having trouble figuring out what I should be calcing for. As long as he gets the Terra, he's able to knock out quite a bit of Mons. But if I have to use the Terra for anybody else, he kind of gets shut off. That's my problem. It's a little different. It's like Fluttermane, right? Like I could go with Groudon and become a Sun Team user, and I can even use Koraidon and become a Sun Team user. And that would give the booster energy boost automatically to Fluttermane, and I don't have to worry about the Weather War, right? The thing is, if I change the move or change the item to something else, the set changes because it has to change. But then what happens if weather goes away? And then I just have a regular Fluttermane. I have no Tailwind, I have no booster energy, I don't have Protect. Fluttermane kind of gets put back into that spot that it has always sat, and I don't like that feeling. Like right now, the only one on my team that cannot protect is Urshifu. And while that has bitten me a couple of times, everyone else seems to be sort of good with that tactic. And there's also archetypes I have to worry about. I do have to worry about Trick Room and whether or not people can set that. I do have to worry about Tailwind and then other setup moves along that nature. So I'm trying to figure out a good balance within my team, but I am running low on resources. And I'm not talking about like items. Items can be gotten. It just takes me a couple of hours to, you know, maybe get a few things that I need. But like Pokemon that can be used. Like if I come up against a Golden Go, who's my counter to Golden Go? It's this guy. That's it. I mean, I could counter with Xianpao, but most would, you know, Terra out of that. But it's literally this guy. Ogerpon's the only counter to Ogerpon. He's also the only counter to like Tyranitar, counter to Sinistra. You could counter Gyarados, but it comes neutral because of the flying typing. Terrific counter against Serena, Wugtrio. Like there's other stuff that I can do, but I should have multiple like Pokemon that could counter something that comes up. Like Urshifu and Xianpao are great against steel types. Unlike Golden Go, if it's like Archelodon, close combat can be able to do it. No problem. But I'm also coming across a lot of people using Rillaboom and Raging Bolt outside of maybe Fluttermane and like a legend like Calyrex or like Zamazenta and all the like. But I'm sitting here like, how do I battle, make the best that I could, and still get 100% value of the Pokemon that I have? Because I do need to be able to counter our Trick Room teams. That needs to be a thing. I need to have Rillaboom, or at least a grass type that can handle grass type moves and other things that can have like electric types. No one's using flying right now, including myself. And because I don't have like an electric type, like I don't have a counter to that. I do have some counters to water. It's literally just Ogerpon. So it's like I keep coming up against the same problem. Like I could run one of these 6 legends down here to replace Kyogre. Does that change the team comp? Not really. Because if I was running Zamazenta or even Zacian, takes Kyogre's spot, I keep the same team, but now I heavily rely on Tailwind, and I have my legend that I can use all the time. But people have counters to like a lot of my Pokemon just by having these 2, and then maybe Incin. Like these 4 right here, if I was just to take these 4, this is a great like team comp right there, automatically, 100%. And then I can go one step further and go, okay, Groudon. Now boosts up Incineroar's Flare Blitz, doesn't do anything to the typing, boosts Raging Bolt. I stop Trick Room. I have Fake Out on 2 different Mons and Priority and a way to heal people. Now all I need to do is bring in something different. Now I have a special attacker, 3 physical attackers. I just need a special attacker that could actually benefit. And what would that be? If I was going to build a team right here, right now, who would fit this spot? I would like a water type, and I could easily put Gyarados here. 2 Intimidators, Parting Shot into another Intimidate. That sounds like a good idea. But as you can see, I'm running out of resources. I don't have, actually, it makes me heavy on dragons, but there it is. I could literally run this team. Now, Groudon doesn't have an item, and these 2 have Assault Vest, so obviously I would have to change a couple of things, but I could literally run this and be okay with it, because this is kind of what I see on the ladder outside of Groudon, right? Now, Hydro Steam does a lot of damage in the sun, as Draco Meteor, Flamethrower. I cover like a lot of the bases that I'm weak to, but I also become very heavy hitting, right? What I would like to do instead of having Walking Wake, even though he's a really good Pokemon, we could also go Gastro into this slot. We can go Sableye into this slot. I don't have Prankster on that team yet. And Gravity sounds a lot of fun with Press Blades, you know, hitting all the time. Oh yeah, absolutely. So it's like, I don't have a lot of Pokemon I can use to make attacks with. And that's kind of what I'm running out of. I'm running out of resources for Pokemon specifically to be able to do that. So like, I need to start training these past Pokemon and get them up there so I can actually use them, because otherwise I'm having issues of figuring out what I need to do and where I need to go. Are these trained? I think they are. They need to go over here. Now I know I have a lot of Pokemon in the first page, which is why like there's gaps everywhere, and I apologize for that. I'm usually someone who likes to keep everything nice and tidy. But as you can see here, I have a lot of mods I do have access to, but they're not specifically to the types that I need. So I think what I need to do, oh, I mean, Iron Bundle would be really, really good too, but I can't use Fluttermane as booster energy. So I think I need to take some time to actually get some of these guys up and running so that I can actually use it on the ranked ladder, because otherwise I don't have a lot of options afterwards. So that might be something that I do during my break, because some of these guys could be good and then some of them can't be. I'm not sure. Once I build them once, they're built. They're not going to be swapped around a whole lot. They're that until they have a better purpose, I guess. But yes, that's what I've got. Anyway, so I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown. I know that this intro is incredibly long, but that's kind of what I've been dealing with for the last couple of days. So I'm looking for this team. Ogerpon has been like the hump, and as soon as that hump is over, I should be able to do the rest of the team. Right now, I'm not making any changes because it doesn't make any sense for me to make changes, because one, I'm uncertain of what I want to do, and two, if I go away from Tailwind, what happens to the team? I think it just pretty much falls apart. But I also just need to have counters for like a lot of the stuff that's out there. Priority seems to be 100% the thing. So just someone with Armored Tail or even Queenly Majesty or Serena would be beneficial, but someone that can also shut down Trick Room so that Calyrex can't take advantage of that. And then maybe having something that I can do to counter that, if anything. I don't know. It's incredible, because it's like I have to solve multiple pieces of a puzzle at once and try to fit it all in one single team, when it's not really easy to do that. But that's for us to find out together. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and move over to my matches. I'll see you guys at the end, but wish me luck as I go from what I am now to what I will be later. So let's do it. Okay, so we have Gastrodon. Ooh, okay. Gastrodon, Jolteon, Orthworm, Alola Ninetales, Cinderace, and Urshifu. Okay, I think we just start off this way and then end it this way. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, got a text. All right, Gastrodon, ooh, and Jolteon. That's not great. So now Storm Drain's gonna activate and get everything over there, but I can still do this and protect. I actually have to take out Jolteon first. That's actually what I need to do. I want to close combat the shield. Actually, let's do that and protect on Kyogre. Okay. Urshifu comes back. Gastrodon's going to have Storm Drain, which is going to redirect all of my water attacks to it instead. So what I want to have is to repivot Urshifu, because I'm going to need to take down Gastrodon first. So I'm going to do this. Thunderbolt. Going to miss the Kyogre because they protected. Stealth Rock. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and Horn Leech. Gastrodon. And then I'm going to Origin Pulse, thinking Gastrodon's going to go down. Oh, they retreated. I'm okay with this. Ninetales swaps the weather. I'm okay with that too. Kyogre stands. They should get the double. Yep. Okay, so what can we expect from this play here? What's in the back? I know Gastrodon's in the back and someone else. Cinderace. Okay. Go ahead and protect here. So why I didn't bring Whimsicott is because Cinderace's signature move. Cinderace, besides having that ball, the Pyro Ball, has another move called Court Change, which would immediately steal whatever I was going to try to do. It's a type, it's Ogerpon, it goes down. That is Scarf. Nope, Life Orb. Okay. Black Ball. Okay. Let's bring out Urshifu. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and close combat. Yep, I'm gonna go close combat you. Swap to Flutter Mane. Oh no. Boost your energy. Speed was heightened. Terra. Probably gonna go to Cinderace. Yep. Poison. Oh, normal. Okay. That's rough. Absolutely rough. Quick attack. Does not affect Flutter Mane. Combat. KO Cinderace. That was rough. They went from a non being affected to being super effective. But I had no way of knowing that they were going to do that, so it fits the bill, as it were. Blast. It's a decent amount to Gastrodon. Close combat should finish it up. Yep, there it is. And first game belongs to me. That was an interesting fight, although I'm still a little surprised they didn't really have a restrictive. Maybe they were doing like a challenge. I can see that. A lot of people have been kind of talking about that online of like how many restricted there should be, like whether or not that we should add the one per game thing. I know that if I was big enough as a PokeTuber and I had like a big enough community, I would love to have tournaments like that. Like individual regulations that we as a collective could do just to see what would happen. I think that would be really, really fun to go, okay, one per, like if it can't be caught multiple times and it cannot be bred, you can only have one copy of. So it restricts all the one per game mons. It's like the Tornadoses, the Ogerpons, like you can only have one of that in your team to battle against. I think would be really, really fun. Would it still be restricted down to like Calyrexes and like maybe Miraidon? Probably, most likely, because you can still do a lot of good things with other restricteds, or the other Pokemon with only having one restricted. I mean, so you can still do like a lot of good work, but I think it would be really, really fun just to watch that. Like, help me make my dream come true. That would be dope. I would love to have tournaments with you guys. It'd be great. Okay, we have Miraidon, Rillaboom, Incineroar, Tornadus, Flutter Mane, and Clefable. That is a Pokemon that I do have to worry about. Clefable with Unaware? Bro, someone I didn't even account for. I don't even have a person that has Steel type moves for... Oh, Fairies. I feel like that one guy from Fairly Odd Parents. It's just like fairies. I bet you that's where the meme came from. Hey, godparents, fairies. Okay, so Whimsy, Chi, and Palkus are gonna they're definitely gonna have to open up with Miraidon, and I could go. Really? Do I want to do that? If they bring out Incineroar, it's gonna damage the Calcs for Chi and Pao, so I'm not gonna get the one hit. But I think it's gonna go over to Whimsicott. If they bring out either Rillaboom or Incineroar is like the worst case scenario, but if they do, that's worse. Ogerpon and Fluttermane. That's what I'll bring in. I don't want to bring in Kyogre. I do not want to bring in Urshifu. Although I did figure out that Grassy Glide does not KO Urshifu anymore. And Rillaboom also does not KO Kyogre. But I will have to look at those calcs again because I do like seeing, okay, what's the Pokemon people use often in particular types? So yeah, absolutely. Okay, Tornadus and Miraidon versus Whimsicott and Chien-Pao. Are you gonna bring out the field, or is this? Okay, here we go. Sword of Ruin goes first. I'm faster. That immediately tells me I'm faster. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Moi. Why Terra? No, I don't think Terra's going to be useful here. I'm just going to go straight into Miraidon. Terra, this goes to Miraidon. Fairy. Electric. Gotcha. Going to get a huge decrease in damage here. Tailwind, because I'm faster than Tornadus. Tornadus Axe. Tailwind because he's slower. And then Ice Spinner. Brings us down to a third. Takes away the field. Volt Switch. This goes off Chien-Pao. That will KO. That always KOs. There's no way that I can get away with that. Right? Can't get around it. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Why? Because that's the expected outcome. Now I could Terra, maybe use ground instead. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna use Ogerpon. Now Ogerpon is gonna be slower than Tornadus for sure. But I can go Helping Hand, the Ogerpon, Terra, hit Tornadus. So I'm no longer affected by Air Slash, Tailwind Storm, or Bleak Wind Storm. None of that. And I have a potential of KOing. I should have went for a double hit instead of a Helping Hand. As +1, it's not bad. But I'm primarily worried about what Fable can do. It has access to Follow Me. This Clefairy gets access to it. Or you can Protect. That's cool. Excellent. I've done nothing this turn. That's amazing. Okay, what does Clefable do? Cosmic Power. Ooh, defense boosts. Okay. Now I'm gonna hit it. Clefable has Unaware, so no buffs I give is gonna do anything, but I'm taking care of the Sash if Tornadus has it. Whimsicott avoids it. Good job. Ogerpon does take a little bit of a hit. Speed drops. Lucky. I Cudgel. Right into that Tornadus, which is fine. Oh, that was a crit. Let's go. Crit, let's go. Moon Blast to Whimsy. Out comes Fluttermane. Booster energy. Are you speed? You are speed. I have one more turn for Tailwind. They do not have Tornadoes, so they don't have access to Tailwind anymore. So I'm going to protect here. You know what? I'm going to double. I'm going to double protect. That's the better option. That is absolutely the better option. I'm okay with that outcome because now Tailwind on both sides goes away. There we go. But now I can reset mine. And I can go Horn Leech. And I'm going to hit the Flutter Mane. I figured that was going to happen, but I would much rather, just in case if it didn't go over to that target. Follow me, so now I'm faster. Should be faster than Flutter Mane, probably not. Nope, Shadow Ball. 2 HP, let's go. Get a little bit of health back. That's leftovers Clefable. Interesting. Protect on Ogerpon just to kind of keep him alive a little bit longer. They have to take out that target because, yeah, I could take on Flutter Mane. Clefable doesn't really have anything to worry about for the most part, but okay. I mean, that's okay, because the alternative is I bring out my Flutter Mane. Oh, they have Life Dew? Oh, that sucks. Mainly heals the Fable. This is a wall. And I don't really have anyone that can deal with it, so that sucks. That absolutely sucks. Dazzling Gleam, and follow me. Faster than Fable, but it's totally fine. This is theirs. The Fable's too much of a wall, and I don't have anything to really do with it. If I had like a poison move or a steel type move, it would be easier to deal with, but I still can't. Let's just hit Flutter Mane. It's probably gonna, you know, do the redirection. Yep, there it is. Mine doesn't go down. Does not go down. And now it's 50-50. Alright, Dazzling Gleam. Why not? If I would have done Dazzling Gleam that last turn, this probably would have KO'd the Flutter Mane. Down goes Flutter. Close, but no cigar. I'm not 100% sure when the best option was. Maybe to take down Tornadoes a turn earlier so that they didn't have like a turn to set up with Clefable, but I'm not 100% sure. They swapped out to Clefable, so I don't think it would have mattered like at all. Still, good match. Okay, we have Comfey, Terapagos, Rillaboom, Landorus Incarnate, Fire Ogerpon, and Electivire. Not Electivire, Regieleki. Wow. I am so bad today. Brain and eyes not connecting. But I think that's why you guys watch me. Okay, so still kind of same circumstance. We don't have anyone to take away from Comfy. Although Qian Pao does look excellent here. Really does look good here. Could do Urshifu, Qian Pao, Ogerpon. Let's swap. Let's bring in Qian Pao, Ogerpon. In the event. Oh wait, can't. Bring in these two, that one, and that one. Now you might be asking yourself, why not how I had it before? If they open up with Regieleki, no one I bring in is going to be faster than 250. So no way, absolutely none. And because of that, makes it really, really hard to counter Regieleki. Just to confirm Regieleki's speed, he gets 200 base. And he hits as high at, it's 277. That's the max. Otherwise, it's 252 base. Still, either one of those is more than enough. And they open up with Landorus and Regieleki. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and Tailwind, and I'm going to go ahead and protect. I outspeed Regieleki right now. But I'm going to protect on the Flutter Mane. They've already seen the booster energy activate, so they know that's there. But I'm getting Tailwind up for the following turn. That's what this is for. Electro Web misses Flutter Mane. It's going to hit the Whimsicott, does no damage, but it is not going to lower down the speed thanks to Covert Cloak. So they'll see that. Earth Power will also fail. Okay, so Moonblast to there, and I'm going to Terra Fairy to hit both. I think Regieleki has the Scarf, and if it does, this should get the KO. Should be in the keyword. I'm not 100% sure. Water Main. Okay. There we go. Regieleki's down. Now I don't have to worry about an obscene speed change. Earth Power. It's a lot. What? Do they scream now? Just because they can? Oh, I did damage. Is that... No, they're... Is it Sheer Force, Life Orb? Oh no. Comfy comes out next. I'll protect in case that's triage. Draining Kiss could do a little bit of damage to Flutter Mane for sure. Landorus protects. No triage. Are you activating Trick Room? You are. You devil. You dastardly devil. I have one more turn of Tailwind, so I'm actually okay. Is it beneficial to swap now, or is it just... You know what? I'm gonna let Flutter Mane fall. Whatever happens, happens. I have to save Whimsy. So I'm gonna do that. Floral Healing. Bomb. That's not great. But Pokemon I have behind me moves faster now that Tailwind's gone. right, let's do that. Probably gonna protect this turn. Nope, Draining Kiss goes over to Whimsicott. It's not very effective. Happy Cudgel. That's a crit. Down goes Landorus. Thank you for coming. Thank you for playing. Woo! Thank you, Ogerpon, for the random crits. I appreciate you. Moonblast on the Comfy. Your strats are going slower. Oh no. Actually, this has backfired on them perfectly. Absolutely. I'm gonna protect here. Wait, let's check the board state. 2 more turns. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna Spiky Shield here. No, I'm also gonna attack in the Comfy. And Kiss. Okay. They didn't Terra. It's a calm mindset. Okay, we're gonna take a couple turns. Even with the 1, right? It's still not gonna be enough. Cudgel. Down. Go. Ooh. Super Spray. Is it enough? It's not gonna be enough. It might, but I don't think so. Nope. Rapid Special Attack. Let's go. Double Protect. Because they could Terra now and do the Terra Starstorm. I'm trying to prevent the Drain Kiss later. That's what I need to do now, which is why I went right into Comfy, because if I don't prevent that now, it's gonna be really, really hard. Rock Polish, speed doubles, Tailwind. Okay. Not bad. Not bad having like a switcher. Here comes the Terra. They're thinking that they're pretty good now. Terapagos. It's not very much. Terra Starstorm. Might lift this. I do. Good. Good, that's what I wanted. Now the healer goes down. And they no longer have a Terra Shield. Now there's a chance that they will outspeed me still because they do have Rock Polish, but I have Garv. Oh, close combat. That's it. Oh. Check me. Both had Tailwind, he had Rock Polish, which doubles his speed, which is not a bad move, but Terapagos' speed is so bad. You have to do, like, it would have been better for them to do it twice. Again, this is the reason why I say like Ogerpon is like a multiple turn setup person. You literally would have to have someone else do it beforehand and then baton pass into that. So if you had I don't know, shift gear. No, gear shift. Anyway, just any move, and then give them on, if they have it, baton pass. Game's over. I can't do anything to that strong Pokemon, but it will take turns. You have to do it, and it's going to take a little bit to figure that out. Tropicos is good, but he's not. I think that the devs nerfed him way too hard. He doesn't get anything done. They nerfed him way too hard. Either that, they need to buff Terra Star Storm or something. They need to buff something on Tropicos to make him useful. Like, yeah, his first ability, Terra Shield. Oh yeah, first attack he gets is not very effective. He should actually be not affected by all the moves, right? That's what Terra Shield should do. And then when he terrestrializes, like, oh well, this move now becomes an AOE. It should super affect everyone, even though that would be huge against me. But the stats that he gets is, like I said, it's not very good. It's not good at all. Like, yeah. Okay, we have Shadow Rider, Grimmsnarl, Amoonguss, Incineroar, Urshifu, not sure which one, and Tornadus. So, in this instance, we do have a couple of answers. I think the first thing I should start off first is Whimsicott Fluttermane. That way we can kind of get the ball rolling, and then we'll bring in Urshifu after that. And I kind of want to bring in Kyogre, but I would buff the Tornadus' Bleak Wind Storm, which is not something that I want to see. So I think Chien-Pao is going to be the best. Yeah, I mean, Sucker Punch against Calyrex Shadow Rider, but if I don't save the Terra, Ogerpon goes down by Bleak Wind Storms. But if I do save the Terra, I don't. And I also ignore Spores this way. Yeah, I'll do this. I don't know what kind of Urshifu that is. Priority, though, being able to redirect it's pretty good, in my opinion. Could also try to maybe bring up using Entity so that no one can activate priority moves. Grimmsnarl, Calyrex. Okay. So this kind of forces me to use my Terra right off the bat, or to say goodbye to Fluttermane immediately. Now I outspeed. Light Screen's gonna come up. I know that for sure. It's Helping Hand, the Fluttermane. I need to take down this Grimmsnarl. I can't allow it to live another turn. I'm gonna be, oh man. I'm gonna be put in a really, really bad spot. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna be taking a little less damage from Astral Barrage, but a shot, Helping Hand. Here comes Light Screen. Fake out. Okay. Not what I was thinking. I thought you would go for Light Screen to lower down the damage. To maybe get Grimmsnarl to survive and maybe do something a little bit more with Calyrex. Astral Barrage. Should live full. Nope, okay. Whimsicott does go down. Grimnay. Alright, Urshifu, come on out. I guess it's gonna be redirected. If it's redirected, I can't really do anything. Ooh. They did a great call. Fudge. Flame gonna go down anyway. So if it's not redirected, I'm gonna hit Calyrex. If it is redirected, here comes Terra. Probably a Moongus. No, Calyrex, obviously. Fairy, okay. Okay. Yep. Saw that happening. I'm not going to live against the +1. One barely lives from the +1. Calling it. This is a loss. Has to be. Yep, there it is. There's the loss. 1, 2, 3. Pass for broke. And there's nothing I could have done. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I didn't set up Tailwind. I thought doing damage against Grimmsnarl was the best, and I had to do everything that I could to apply pressure immediately. I could have one-shotted Calyrex, but I believe that it had the... I believe it had Sash. Usually a lot of people put Sash on Calyrex. There's no reason why you wouldn't, and that's the event why. That right there. That's the whole reason why. Okay. Oh. Okay. I wonder how this is gonna go. I wonder how this is gonna... I honestly do. Like, I'm making it look like a joke now, but I honestly want to know how this is gonna work. Here's the team. I realized I just didn't read it out, so I'm gonna read it out. I don't know if this is like just a joke team or just try to figure out which one's the best, but it's Zapdos, Suicune, Articuno, Entei, Raikou, and Moltres. So we're gonna figure out who and what is gonna happen. Who and what and why. We're gonna do this. Actually, I need to do Tailwind. Tailwind's 100% needs to happen. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and start on Raikou. It retreats. If it's a fire type, they guessed it. If it's not, that's Entei. Okay. Oh! Is that That's cool.
That's bag 1.
This is bag 1? Out of 24 or 26? 44? I'm not sorry. That's awesome. Oh, watch out, mama. Okay. Alright, so I didn't do a whole lot of damage to Entei. I guess we'll change tactics and go to Suicune, I guess. I'm still gonna hit Entei for a lot. Ooh, Entei's taking a lot of damage there. I got my mom a Sacred Sword right in, or Sacred Fire right into Fluttermane, gets the KO. But I got my mom the Harry Potter set. So it's like 2,600 pieces. And bagged one finished like parts of the Slytherin stuff to do like the, I think the Sorcerer's Stone. I think that's where that arc was from. I think so anyway. Okay. Alright, so I'll stop being distracted now. Okay, so Entei's at a quarter of a health. We should be able to get the KO there. We're gonna Horn Leech into Suicune to get the KO there. They're gonna tear out. It's probably gonna go to Suicune, if not Entei. It is Suicune. Dragon. Okay. And Blast. Does not get the KO on Entei. That sucks. I don't get the KO on Suicune either. Fire. Okay. Cat. Bolt. This is neutral. Leftovers Entei, huh? Okay. So I'm gonna go there, and I am gonna go there. Speed. That procs the item on Qian Pao if it had one, but I'm gonna take down Suicune. So let's finally get some KOs under our belt, right? Get this done. And my talent's gone. Raikou comes out. And so does Zapdos. Okay. Ice Spinner to Zapdos, and I'm going to go ahead and follow me on Ogerpon. Okay, we're going to take down Zapdos. Oh, you're serious? No. Web. Okay, let's life forward. Gotcha. Just going like that, and let's just do that. Sucker Punch fails. That's a buff. Okay. Cudgel. That's quite a considerable amount of damage. And I'll just do it again. I don't know if Raikou outspeeds or not. Sucker Punch lands. Let's not get the KO. Do I live? Nope. I might have lost the match. Oh, I didn't. I was like, I might have lost. That might have done it for me. Thankfully, though, we were able to somehow dodge Snarl. And uh-oh, I might have killed my pen. Oh, there it is. We were able to dodge Snarl, and not only that, but do damage to the Pokemon instead. So I don't know if I would have lost in that, if Snarl would have hit. So Wow, we barely, oh, that's a lot. That's actually a lot. We barely won that because of Sucker Punch and a miss. I almost lost to the 3 legendary dogs and the 3 legendary birds from Gen 1 and Gen 2. Oh, I don't know what that says for me. Maybe I was too distracted. I don't know. That's, I don't like that thought at all. Okay. Farigiraf, Whimsicott, Incineroar, Blood Moon Ursaluna, King Gambit, and Miraidon. That's not gonna happen, apparently. Never mind. We don't have to worry about that match because it disconnected. Does that count? Apparently that counted for me. Okay. And I guess that, ladies and gents and Pokefans alike, is gonna be the end of today's video. We went 3 and 2 with 1 random DC that counted. I mean, look at the ranking. I'm almost in Master Ball, which is really, really cool. Out of 38 battles, we've won 16 and lost 22. So the deficit between the two is about 6. So it's not too bad. But I still can't believe I almost lost to a legendary team that is Suicune, Entei, and Raikou with Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. Wow. I don't know what to say. Thankfully, Ogerpon dodged, so we were able to not get KO'd, but I don't know about today and today's matches. I'm probably way off my rocker. For now, though, since it is the end of the video, I want to thank you all for watching. If you guys made it up to this point, shout outs to you. Love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. That's the best way to support me as a creator and what I do. Watch the videos all the way through. And if you guys want to help support it even further, please consider leaving a like, comment down below, and hitting the subscribe button. All of those are completely free, and that's the best way that I want to run this channel. So if you guys want to do that, awesome. If you guys don't want to, then you don't have to, but it does support everything that I'm trying to do. And if you do all of those things, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I cannot wait to see you in the next upload for season 26. So for now, I'm out. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Stay cool or hydrated, just warm, sorry. Stay hydrated and stay safe. Peace.